So we're going to start by talking a little bit about why you should even consider working with buyers. A lot of misconceptions have existed out there surrounding buyers, that they're not a good use of time. Buyers are liars. That's a favorite expression people like to use. And really it's because we haven't done our job correctly. So when you work with buyers in the correct way, it can be a lot of fun. And I'm excited about some of these new changes that are going to be required as a result of the NAR lawsuit. I think that we will all start working with buyers the way we should have been all along. So as I mentioned, when you do it right, it can be a lot of fun. Technology has actually made it a lot more profitable. In the old days, we had to drive around with keys and MLS books. I mean, just some of the things we did took a lot of time. So technology makes it a lot more profitable, especially some of the e-signature platforms and that kind of thing. It can be extremely rewarding, especially when you're working with first-time home buyers and people who have never owned a home before, and you realize that you're actually changing the trajectory of the family's wealth. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. When you have a buyer's agreement, a paycheck is almost guaranteed. If they buy a house, you're going to get paid. That's going to be a new reality, and I think you'll love that part of it. Buyers are loyal and excited about the process when you spend a little time with them up front and do a presentation, set the expectations of how the process works, and then get an agreement signed. So you'll find that they are happy to work with you. They'll call you when they have questions instead of just driving around and calling anybody whose sign they see. You don't need to worry about procuring cause. You know, with a contract that has been signed, if they look at a house with another agent, it doesn't matter to you. If that agent is actually committing an ethics violation by showing that house, but you will not have to worry about procuring cause. You can create a relationship which ultimately results in referrals. So when you spend time with them up front and work with them and really understand what they're trying to accomplish, identify their needs, you're going to find that you build a relationship. It's so much different than just showing up on a driveway and showing a house. And oftentimes, if you maintain that relationship, they'll turn into sellers. So those are some of the advantages to working with buyers. Let's get started on why buy a house.